Oh, that music! Oh, this is really tight. There's gonna be a lot to talk about here. Wow, the black and white Akira Kurosawa references. Okay. This shot is freaking unbelievable. They've switched to a wide-angle lens here. You see how it makes it look very stretched. And this is important because for this next shot, he's going to bound very strongly forward. You'll see what I mean. Cutting to the music, on the beat, on the rhythm of it, and cutting to the action. It's just like synergy, man. Beautiful leading line of this tree down here. Leads right down to the tip of his hair. Like, this is the culture of film that exposed samurai to the wider world. Hello, my name is Philip. I'm a filmmaker, and today we're going to be watching and reacting to character demo Kaidahara Kazuha, Wandering Winds, Genshin Impact, and analyzing the cinematic language. It's gonna be a lot of fun. You guys have been really enjoying my Genshin videos on my gaming channel on YouTube. Thank you so much for the enthusiasm. It's been so much fun. We did Xiao, we did Zhongli, we did Raiden Shogun. Actually, Raiden Shogun became the most popular video ever on my channel. Like, thank you guys. It's been so much fun to get into this, and I'm playing Genshin Impact right now on Twitch. So make sure to stop by Twitch and say hello. Chat. Everybody say hi to YouTube. So it's been a lot of fun. I just beat the first story section, and we beat Storm Terror's Lair. That was so cool. If you guys have been enjoying my Genshin videos, my breakdowns, my Final Fantasy stuff, please make sure to subscribe. We're going on 20,000 subscribers here on my second YouTube channel. So please drop a like on this video. If you want to see me play more Genshin, drop by Twitch and check out my main channel if you want to see my film work. Have you pulled Kazuha? Mihoyo.
Solitary cloud.
Love that. Oh, that's beautiful.
Shadow in the setting sun.
Great. Really nice colors, as always, the Genshin. Always a standout. The vibrancy, as I said, like in the world of The Last of Us type aesthetic. It's so nice to see this. Whoa, he's getting sniped. Cowards.
Honestly, can't even finish my haiku without being interrupted.
Oh, that music. That song is dirty. Oh, this is similar to... Oh, this is really tight. There's going to be a lot to talk about here. Wow, the black and white Akira Kurosawa references. Okay. That's a reference absolutely to Akira Kurosawa samurai films. Oh, I called it before it even happened. This is a real reference.
Despite my being from Inazuma.
Akira Kurosawa, legendary director
it can change
of such films as Yojimbo and others. Seven Samurai.
Kid, I think I got you figured out.
That's Beto.
Oh, in that case.
Oh, come on, the distorted audio. Come
What,
on.
you mean these amateurs? I was saving them for you.
Oh, the music's so tight. I love.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
They're using an effect of like old film distorting. Oh, that was so clean. That was so clean. The spin. They're mixing this distorted old film look with like the super modern anime Genshin
my
look.
Last line stirs the drifter's heart.
Wow, that was awesome, man. That was amazing. That's definitely one of my favorites. That was right up there with, I would say, Raiden Shogun. And it's like a mixture of Raiden Shogun and the Zhongli one. I want to go through it now that we just got my reaction out of the way. There's a lot to talk about here. Let's go through it and check it out. But yeah, the Akira Kurosawa stuff was
solitary
tight,
cloud. Man. Shadow in the setting sun.
So this is haiku. Yeah, solitary cloud. 5, 7.
And the last line.
Oh, he's composing haiku. So this is really cool. He's actually meditating, and he's doing Budong-chan, which is sitting meditation, seated meditation, like we did at the Shaolin Temple. If you guys didn't know, I lived as a warrior monk at Shaolin in China, and he's composing haiku as he does it, which is really cool. He's like, oh, the last line, and then he gets sniped, which is super rude. What's up, Orange? How you doing, buddy? It's super rude that they sniped him like that.
Honestly,
so
can't even finish my haiku without being interrupted.
Oh, that's what he said. I didn't catch it the first time. Can't even finish my haiku without being... As we always do, let's look at what this says here. So, Kaidehara Kazuha. That must be a rank or something, right? Is that like is that what they call the samurai in this game? Oh, okay, never mind. It says a wandering samurai from Inazuma who is currently with Liu's Crux fleet. A gentle and carefree soul whose heart hides a great many burdens from the past. I like that. I like that. Family name. Oh, it's okay. It's the family name. Never mind. I thought it was like a rank or something, like, you know, daimyo, whatever. This is really cool. I like how they just use the word samurai too. Like in a lot of games, they'd be like, "Oh, his rank is like something else," but they're just using samurai. Yeah, that's a really cool effect because it looks like this is kind of cool. Like for a gameplay trailer, they're combining the experience of playing a game where you're controlling your character. Because like this first shot looks like I'm playing as Kazuha. Okay, and then it transitions to like this boom, this spin around camera, which is now it's like, oh, we're in a cinematic mode. So they're mixing many different devices here, visual devices. It's like, oh, I'm playing a game and I get the visual experience, and then oh, all of a sudden it's a cutscene in game, and then all of a sudden, oh, it's an old film, it's an old samurai film, like Yojimbo or something. It's just really nice, like creative use of several different medium. I'm doing great, Orange. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, that's cool too. And this looks like kind of like a what's what I'm looking for. Like they've mixed the old black and white film there with this, which it looks like some sort of tapestry or like this kind of you know, very traditional color scheme, which I love. And the cool thing about this too is like this is a Chinese game, so it's awesome to see them like referencing so many different cultures, and in this case Japan. It's just really well done. I'm actually really curious what like Japanese players think of these characters and if they think they're like really well crafted and everything. Yeah, really, really tight edit is another thing I would say. This video is sponsored by Ridge. They sent me this Ridge wallet before I went to Iceland, and a Ridge backpack and knife, and it's so fantastic. Can't recommend it enough. It's made out of titanium, but you can select any sort of design that you want from their website out of many, many, many choices. It's sleek. It's like third the size of my original wallet. I threw that thing in the trash immediately after I got this, and this is just such a joy to have. It's stylish too. It has technology that prevents you from getting digitally pickpocketed when you carry it around, which is a new concern in today's age. And it's just such a cool piece. It's very stylish and it's very modern. So if you guys want to pick this up, go to ridge.com/Phil, or of course 10% off discount with code Phil. So check it out, guys. Thank you so much, Ridge. We're having several different mediums being played with, and that's why I like these trailers. They're very playful cinematically. So we have this kind of like, again, very modern anime, or you know, like gaming 3D aesthetic, which then he sheaths, and you get this weird kind of like, you know, drawing, painting. It's cool. It's still anime, but it's this very traditional look, even though it's anime, right? It's cool. They're mixing styles, and then this, like Akira Kurosawa, you know, the black and white looks fantastic. Oh man, the US is, I have no idea. If they do US, that's going to be so funny. It's going to be like overweight, like cowgirl who's like eating burgers or something.
How y'all doing? You're really going to trust me?
They said earlier too he has a past that he's referencing.
Kid, I think I got you figured out.
Oh.
This is me whenever I watch these trailers. Kid, I got you figured out.
In that case, you saw this coming.
What, you mean these amateurs? I was saving them for you.
That's so cool, man. Like that shot right there. Can we just talk about this shot? I want to actually. He snaps as his eyes open. We snap out of Akira Kurosawa mode, and then he does this, you know, kind of like Hitokiri Batosai sword pull here. EI sword pull, and then look at that. That's a clean choreography right there. Look at this. He actually circles around as he draws, like, and it's just it's always a great way to show. I love when people do this in choreography. It's always a great way to show kind of like a higher level of awareness, as they have him look at his eye. This is something they do in a lot of anime, and I think it's such a cool effect. It's harder to do in live action, but you can still do it. They have his eye over here as if he's seeing him. He can't see him. Like, you know, you physically can't see behind you, right? But they have his eye over here as if he knows exactly what's going on. Like he's easily knows that's coming. He brings up this beautiful parry. Beautiful parry, and riposte comes down and just slices him right now. Beautiful parry, and then Just slices down right. It's very well done. This next shot is what I really want to talk about. There's another video that talks about his past. Oh, that's awesome. You'll see it in the game. Oh, cool. I'll save that for the game then. But then this is great because they've switched to a wide angle lens here. You see how it makes it look very stretched. And this is important because for this next shot, he's going to bound very strongly forward. You'll see what I mean. So he actually jumps really, really forward there. And it's this great feeling of stretching and like pushing off with his leg, because with the wide angle lens, it's stretching out his body here. Right? Look how long he looks compared to these guys with his freaking oar over here, like Musashi wannabe with an oar over here. And then this shot is freaking unbelievable. He, you know, we see it under the guy's legs. He slices this guy like very casually aside, but then he jumps up on here. And then I think bounds again, like just over this guy, jumps and spins. And it's just beautiful, man. It's freaking beautiful. Oh, I went a little too far there. But yeah, come on. Like, how cool is that? How cool is that? His stretching level is chiropractor level. Right, look at that. It's freaking awesome. And then he ends up over here. That's just a really awesome shot. And as I always say, it's a shot we'll go back and watch it, just how fast it happens.
I would say
it's a shot that you cannot do with a real camera, essentially, like unless you do some really
saving him for you.
You know, green screen CG says it. Look at how fast this happens. Like the camera moves like 90 miles per hour, and is perfectly in focus, and everything's good. So it's just something that it's so smart to use these techniques and utilize these techniques of animation when doing a video like this, because you can't do certain things with the camera. It doesn't mean you should abuse them. This is why I like these videos. They're not abusing them. They're using them in a very easy to understand way. Like I said in, I think I was talking about, was I reviewing Dune? I was like, just because you can move the camera like at an animation doesn't mean you should, right? It doesn't mean you should. Yeah, so this is fantastic. Fallen leaves. Like, look at that. This beautiful green sword. And again, this is just great, like, coloration. You have this beautiful orange and green, you know, not unlike what I've got behind me here. If we change the colors around a little bit, check this out. You know, this beautiful orange. It just gives a beautiful effect, that orange. Very complementary, speaking as far as the complementary colors of the colors.
Adorn my night!
I mean, look at this. It just shows that his power. You zoom out and see the full bridge. That's what's cool, too, is like they've established that he's fighting on like a smaller scale, each opponent on the bridge. And then just great shot choice. They've zoomed out to show the whole set. You know, and you can see the destruction that he's wreaking because of the scale of it. It's great. Great shot selection. Oh, God, that's just these little cutaways they do. And again, you got to remember, these are also kind of music videos. So what's happening is, as I always say, they're editing to the sound and they're cutting on the action. So it's just such a beautiful combination of those things all working together. Music, cutting to the music, on the beat, on the rhythm of it, and cutting to the action. To the beat, you know, as he's striking people. It's just like synergy, man. Oh, it's so cool. And come on, that's just stylish. That's just stylish. Beautiful. Let's go back and look at that frame right there. That's actually really beautiful. This one right here. I mean, look at this. It's just that, like, if you saw this as a painting, this is a very nicely done painting. And you have this nice kind of skewed axis. And what it does is it has this beautiful leading line of this tree down here. It leads right down to the tip of his hair. And it brings you right to his head. A really good focal point for this. And the same thing here. You have this beautiful blue line leading up from the water. And this leads up to his leg and his foot, which then leads you up to his head. And it's cool. And like a lot of the focal point that you'll see in paintings, usually the brightest point on a painting is the focal point. So also his head, maybe not the exact brightest, but because these leading lines work so well in conjunction with it, it's drawing your eye right to his head. And because his eye is red right here, notice how his eye stands out so much compared to his white, pretty much white skin, white hair. His eye pops so much. This is the nice little focal point right there. All these like little leaves and effects. It's just great. And that's just one frame. It's very well done.
My last line stirs the drifter's heart.
So he finishes composing the haiku. Solitary cloud, shadow in the setting sun, stirs the drifter's heart. Great. Yeah, very, this is awesome. And again, what a cool way, like shout out to Genshin, man. Again, this is a Chinese game, but what a cool way to include culture in this, right? He's not just a samurai. He doesn't look just like a samurai. He's including like the culture of samurai, like writing haiku, composing haiku, meditation, you know, actual stuff that samurai did, not just the aesthetic. And that's important because a lot of things just kind of lift the aesthetic of cultures, but not kind of give credit where it's due and explain more about that, showcase more about that. So I love that they did it. It's great. And yeah, just look at this. The colors, man. It's Genshin Impact. The colors are always popping, but look at this. Freaking fantastic. And is this his hair? Does his hair have this red bit in it? It does, doesn't it? This is cool because his hair looks like a leaf, which matches his outfit. Just super beautifully done. Very beautifully done. So yeah, I can't say enough about it. I mean, look at these beautiful images they've implemented. The Kurosawa thing is great. If you guys haven't seen Akira Kurosawa, definitely check out his, like, I love Yojimbo. It's probably my favorite film of his. I love that movie. It's so good. I'm gonna go outside, find a leaf, and put it in my hair. Do it, man. Do it. You too will be able to, you know, blow up an entire bridge with like wind powers. But yeah, it's great. I am very impressed with this one. There's this rewind effect as if it was like as if somebody's like editing the film and rewinding it. So it's kind of this like weird break the fourth wall editing film type thing. It's cool, man. But you know, like think about it. A samurai is a reference to, you know, times past. Right? There's not samurai in Japan walking around like composing haiku and stuff, you know, like on bridges like this and fighting enemies with their katanas. It's not like that. But they're referencing the past, which makes you think of old samurai movies. So they're going to show that. It's just cool. It's like kind of drawing on like Japanese culture, samurai culture, film culture, that, you know, that like this is the culture of film that exposed samurai to the wider world. Right, as we joked with Aaliyah when she went viral, like she went worldwide. This is kind of when that happened. I would say, like visually speaking, for samurai, right?
Kid, I think I got you figured out.
DJ Kazuha. It's cool that they include Beidou. Like, does Beidou not have a trailer? Can I not react to that? Definitely one of my favorites. I think this one is like a cool mix of kind of feels like a music video with the tunes, but it has a little bit of dialogue in it. They take a break halfway through it to have that dialogue. And you have like the haiku as this sort of narrative thread that goes through it. So we're composing, because man, for a 2-minute video, that's pretty damn good to have that much going on. Thanks for watching over on the YouTube side. Chat on Twitch here. Make sure to say bye to YouTube. Bye YouTube. But make sure to subscribe if you guys are new on the channel, and come over to Twitch. We're playing Genshin right now. It's been a really fun early stream, and we hope to see you again.